All right, y'all, welcome back to Couch Talk 101. My name is Crystal, and we have the beautiful Miss Keonce with us today. She is going to give us some insight about her personal life, her social media, some upcoming events, and then I'm going to dibble and dabble a little bit into her personality because we all know that's A1. So, first, I did want to say, how did you start with your funny videos, like on Instagram? Like, what made you want to do skits and stuff like that?
Well, that's crazy because this is like, it's a wave. It's a comedy wave, skits, social media as a platform, using it to that. That's good and all for the Generation X. That's always been me.
Right.
So, I mean, had cameras and social media been going back in the day, then I would have been rich by now. Like, before the Mike Epps and all that shit. Like, I was dead ass doing shit and, like, going to gas stations and following and shit and trying to get free stuff, like, just like on Friday. Like, I've always had a big-ass personality. So, for me to always do it anyway, I'm the only recording. I was recording it to get out, like, to sit it. It was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm doing it. I might as well record myself. Because if I don't record it, social media shut down today, I'm dead ass still going to be the same this way. Right. But I think it's nice because a lot of people get to enjoy this sickness that I have. So it's a good platform because now, you know, not just my family and the people in Indianapolis get to see me. Now it's all over.
And everybody's watching you, even me. Like, even when you start, this is how you know people fuck with you. When you had to restart your whole page, followers.
They came back.
They came back.
Although I didn't get all my viewers back, because I think I had like 36,000 at the time. I'm only on like 15, so I only got half of them back. So shout out to that motherfucking scammer who got my page and still doing shit like having my face as for his Cash App and shit, having people send him $5. Use a bitch. Like, that's not even cool. He tried to ask me to send him $200 to get my page back. Now, although I love you viewers and I love my page, bitch, I don't got no $20 to be donating. I wouldn't go give him no damn $200 for that page. I started another one. I lost a couple of viewers because people still think that page is me. They still follow it, and then what he does is take pictures off my current page and post them on that page. So
is
it's like,
it still under your name?
No, it keeps changing. It's not my name. He keeps changing, like God's Child or Emily Banks or Marie Johnson. Like, weird ass shit. Like, you's a sick bastard. I hope you see this, freak.
You know, when you're at the top, they'll try to pull you down.
Yeah, absolutely. But I lost some viewers. But yeah, a lot of people have seen me that I didn't even know, like, viewed me. I had a friend of mine that was actually in California maybe like 6 months ago. And he was visiting his plug, getting drugs. And the plug had said, the plug actually was like, you from that, right? Do you know this girl? She's funny as hell. And he's like, I know her. I mean, I don't know why he didn't introduce us, but he's a whole ass nigga for that. I keep the plug to himself. But this is a true story. Like, he really said the plug was like saying, like, damn, I know her. Like, she's funny as fuck. But that was amazing to me that I'm like, wow, I'm popular in the drug lords. But yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Awesome. Yeah. Like, it does. It, like, a lot of people say all the time, like, why don't you take it more serious? Like, why don't you, like I had people in California, other states was like, just come out here, move out here and start doing stuff. That's cool and all if I was like, you know, 20 years ago or 15 years ago. I can't just leave homegirl over here. Like, who the fuck gonna take care of Dula? She'll be 16 and pregnant if I could out do that. And you know how these kids are. So I really can't just leave my kids, especially, you know, Nunu. I have to watch him and stuff. But if I could just drop everything and move to LA to pursue my dreams and stuff, that'd be dope as fuck. But I'm a mom, so I'm just basically just having fun with it, just being myself. So it's not like in a lucrative business for, like, that'd be dope as hell for me to do that. But that's why I just went to school. Like, I'm in college. I go to a university and I'm going for psychology.
And I've watched that. You are very intelligent. I've watched some of your speech videos. I'm very impressed, so that's good.
Thanks. I'm very passionate about that. Like, dead ass. Like, all jokes aside, I'm very, very passionate about school and my degree and what I'm trying to pursue in that aspect of it. Like, I want to open up a group home for boys, for troubled boys, because I feel like, I mean, my son included, he's bad as fuck. Like, all these kids are out here just, like, knocking over CVS's and shit and, like, just you know, kids don't fight no more. They want to just shoot. Like, they whole ass niggas, like, they basically, all their whole objective is just to be something. And I think, like, although social media has given a platform to millions of people to level up, it's also damaged people's imagery of what they should be.
Yep.
So basically, it's like, if I can't post the newest whatever online, I'm not shit. Or if I can't get online and say what I got and snap a video and show what I got, I'm not, you know, it takes away from their self-esteem. And fuck up, if they shut down the internet today, you should still think you the shit with or without that. But these kids are so easily influenced by rappers and what they get online and see and likes and the bitches and stuff. And it's just such a sore, like, it's so poisonous to see how damaging it's like a pros and cons that social media has. There's some good in some aspects, but others it's fucked up. But I definitely want to open up a group home. That's like my passion, man.
Well, good. That's different. I haven't heard nobody do that. So is that something you want to just do an indie, or you want to start with indie and then take it?
If that can take off, like how comedy is, it's called Mama's Boys. That's what I named it. If that can take off like that, that'd be dope as hell. Like to have a Mama's Boys center in like other cities and other rural areas, urbans and low income and stuff. So basically, I'm just targeting. You know, when they get in trouble, the first thing they do is try to send them to like a halfway house, or not even halfway house, send them to straight to prison to get that number. Once they go to prison, it's just like they doomed. Like it's basically they take away that caring aspect of it. Like, you know, you a kid still. Like, you make mistakes. So, but basically, these kids' mistakes are big boy mistakes. You know, robbing. And although I'm not taking nothing from that, robbing and tying up and stuff like that. You know, but I feel like if they had, you know, I ain't no front. Like, I'm one of them. Like, a mother is supposed to get that. Excuse me, my nose is itching. A mother's supposed to have that. Kid's supposed to have that kind of mama bear. I think so. That sometimes with this new generation, like a lot of me, like mothers like me, I have kids, like grown kids, but still I have a life outside of that. So sometimes it takes away from that monitoring your kid and giving that kid that thing. So we feel like we want to give our kids everything we didn't have, which is like freedom. Because our mothers was on us and pounded us and shit like that. So we didn't have, you know, we had grandmothers and big mamas and shit, and
you're not allowed to ask no questions.
None of that. Like, the neighbor could whoop my ass. Like, if I did something, the neighbor could whoop me. And that's type like bullshit. Like, ain't nobody letting neighbor whoop their kids these days. So it takes away from that. So they get that freedom of doing things that they shouldn't have instead of, you know. So I basically, like, they make the mistakes and then they just get pushed off into the system. Which is like, and it's unfortunate. With Mama's Boys, it's basically, I want just a staff of just strong women. Just strong women giving those kids that kind of that TLC, like, I know you made a mistake. You know, how can we fix this? Don't, you know, we get that whole kind of cheesy, don't go down this road. You don't want to be like me. However, how can I change this? Like, how can I
That's what everybody
rehabilitate?
Needs.
Yes, like, how can I rehabilitate that?
I don't think people understand that if people are acting out, there's a deeper problem.
Absolutely. Like, there's some type of attention that's being sought, and that, like, kids are just not just going out here doing that. You know, I feel like a lot of times, like, I failed as a parent because I wanted to, even though I had a lot of stuff, we still from the gutter, I basically was giving my kids things to I guess to make up for me hanging out and wasn't just a mother. And I'm just being completely honest.
We're all guilty of it,
When I first had my 3 boys, I had them every 2 years. Every 2 years I was pregnant. So Jawan, Jayon, and Jay Sean, I had them back to back.
Take a break. Yeah,
come on.
Yes. I know.
I know. Abortion clinic wasn't my thing. But I had 3 boys, but I still was like fast as fuck. Like, I still was just like in the streets. And when I say in the streets, I'm not talking about like the streets they are now. I'm talking about I was in the trap houses. I was selling the dope. I was doing the licks. I was doing the drive-bys. I was doing that shit. Like, shit that this pretty little girl, this was her pretty self, and she's so funny, and she's so this and that. Whoa, no. Before all this social media and pretty face and all that shit, this bitch was fucked up. Like, dead ass, like, you know, God forgives, and I have repent immensely about that. But I don't want, and then I made up with my kids, was like, okay, fine. Mama raised y'all, mama had y'all. I wasn't doing that. It wasn't until I had my daughter till I slowed down.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you, because it sounded like me, your boys, you're like, okay, I'm going to still do this. I'm going to be a mom, but I'm going to still go do me.
Yeah. And I was their sister. Like, because my mother basically had raised all of us, because we're all in the same roof. I had 3 boys under the same roof with my mama and daddy. and I ran the streets. It wasn't even at home. It was like completely crazy K. And when I had my daughter, when I got pregnant with my daughter, actually, I was scheduled to have an abortion. I'm like, fuck that. I got 3 fucking kids. I ain't having no...
Did you know that?
I'm like, fuck that. I ain't having no fucking baby. I ain't having no more kid. I got shit to do. Like, I got plays to make. I got to do. And I went and paid for the abortion, but it was a 2-day thing. I went and paid for the abortion, and I promise you, it's in the summertime. I went and paid for the abortion. The next day, I was supposed to go back. Crystal, tell me why out of nowhere, like, this is God, I caught death and pneumonia. So I caught death and pneumonia out of nowhere, bro. Like, I'm just like, damn, I can't breathe. Like, I'm sick. And my brother went and got me soup. He went and got me, I was like, a cold plus, like, all that shit. I tried to self-medicate, and I just was not feeling well. I said, Papa, something wrong. You got to take me to the hospital. He takes me to the hospital. When they finally hooked me up to take me back, the fluid had filled my lungs. So I went in regular. I woke up in ICU. I woke up in ICU, so the fluid had filled my lungs 75%. I was breathing 25% on my own and 75% on the machine, on the breathing machine.
How far along were you?
I couldn't have been nowhere like 9 weeks, if that, because I still was in the thing for the I still was in the run for the abortion.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So they figured out, and then my blood is like, well, you're pregnant. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about that. I'm terminating this baby. So they're like, well, since you're in the hospital, we still have to treat you like a pregnant person. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I said, you don't understand. I'm getting an abortion. Like, don't treat me like
don't worry about
Don't worry about this. I'm getting an abortion. So they take me downstairs. They're like, well, what, I'm sorry. That's the rules of them. They take me downstairs to do an ultrasound to see how far along I am on the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So the whole time the lady doing the ultrasound, I turned my head because I don't want to see the monitor because I know I'm about to get rid of this motherfucker. I'm like, I don't want no type of attachment to this motherfucking baby. So I turned my head, and the lady just asked me. She had to be an angel because I never even tell a lady no more. She asked me all these questions. So I heard you're terminating. I'm like, yeah. She's like, how many, you have kids now? I'm like, I got 3 boys and I need them more. Hurry up, do what you gotta do. Right. I'm like, damn, this lady's persistent. So she keeps saying like, oh, so you have 3 boys. I'm like, what the fuck? So she's still like doing this so then she turned up the volume on the heart monitor. Can hear,
she wanted
so I can hear the heart monitor, so I can hear the baby heart. I'm like, bro, I said, I genuinely just want to get back upstairs to my room. So could you hurry up and do what you gotta do? So she said, you have 3 boys, right? I'm like, yeah. So she's like, so would you mind if this is a girl? And I said, it's a what? And I turned her over. I said, so what? She said, it's a girl. I said, oh, I'm keeping this baby. She said, oh, you really? I'm like, bitch. So.
Oh, you saved your mama. You don't even know it. You saved your mama.
So, and then I had doula. So once I had doula, and her name is Janaya, but we call her doula. Once I had doula, she was just a whole different thing. Like, the trap houses wasn't cool no more. Like, I didn't want to sell dope no more. I didn't want to do licks no more.
She saved you, yeah.
She did everything to me. So basically, I was like, fuck that. She had never hit a trap house.
Yeah.
She had never hit a street. She had never done none of that shit. Like, I'm definitely about to just turn my whole life around, which I did in the aspect of it. Like, so.
Oh, good. I have to ask. Did you get a refund on that abortion shit?
I did not get a fucking refund on that abortion.
They don't get our refund?
Nah, they don't get no motherfucking refund. I need a refund for that abortion. The hell wrong with y'all? And I'm pro-life now. I don't believe in abortion. So if you out there fucking, bitch, take care of your kid. And if somebody rape you and you get pregnant, then we gonna kill him. But that's the only other way we gonna not get rid of this baby. Fuck that. Take a plan B.
Right.
It's $30. I just had one yesterday. Bible, they $30.
$50.
Nah, they're 30 at Walgreens. I know.
Okay,
see?
Sometimes.
Right.
All right. Who is
up.
Big Kev? Tell me about Big Kev.
Okay, this is so funny. So, Big Kev originally started with me and my homegirl Shay Shay. Shout out to my bitch Shay Shay. That is my partner in crime with this comedy shit. Like, if you see the video with the cow moo, that's the girl in the back with the bonnet on. She's hilarious. Big Kev started because we always called chat lines all the time. We call chat lines and talk to the people. But I'm always a girl doing stuff with the regular people having to do shit. I'm like, damn, Shay Shay, wouldn't it be funny if I called and got some girls on here and see what the girls would do and be a boy? So it started me just having a boy voice. I was just being a boy. I wasn't like that.
Let's hear it. Let's hear a little snippet.
Okay. It's like,
Big Kev was like, yes, it's like some real shit. Like, I had to just basically dumb myself down.
Why are you so fucking country?
Yeah, like that. That's the Big Kev voice right there you hear.
Okay.
Big Kev really is my brother who passed. My brother's, C murdered, R-O-P. Corey is a legend. So Corey was just a very arrogant person. So Big Kev started off as just being a freak, but then like, ooh, he should just have Corey's attitude and Corey's demeanor. And Corey, he was just nasty. He was just mean to the bitches. He was mean to everybody. He was just, I'm like, damn, I don't want him to be I don't want him to be a lover. I want Big Kev to just be disrespectful because bitches like that.
They do.
Bitches do not like, and I'm one, Crystal, like, although it's nice, like, and I'm a mother, and you can go and step out or close your ears. I don't like niggas cleaning me.
I feel you on that. I need a balance.
That's cool. Some people get off on, how you doing, queen? Good morning, queen. You're beautiful. I'm like,
no, not like that. Not like that. I mean
Yeah.
that courting shit and all that. Like, I'm okay
That's
with that.
cool, of course, stuff, but I am a sucker for bitches. What's up, bitch? What's up, daddy? Like, what's up? What the fuck you mean? Like, I'm a sucker for being called, like, I don't know, it sounds disgusting as fuck, but I am just a sucker for just, like, hood shit, in which I gotta still break out live. So Big Kev is just, Big Kev is he's just a very rude, disrespectful, nasty, horny. He's always horny. He just, his whole thing is just demoting women. Like, he is a womanizer. He just wants to just, like, he see a bitch, and his best bitch is a bitch that fucks, she can't be broken.
Right.
Like a bad bitch. Like, he just wants this bitch, put your face in my lap. Like, take a nap.
You gotta love the cockiness.
Yeah, very cocky. Very cocky.